I welcome you all in episode 95 of Explore Yoga. In today's episode, we will learn about some important guidelines for a practitioner of pranayama. If a practitioner of pranayama follows these all guidelines, he will succeed very fast in pranayama. The first guideline is place of practice. Place of practice should be very quiet, clean, open, and well ventilated. Do not practice pranayama at a place where there is smoke, dust, or dampness. Do not practice pranayama at a place where wind is blowing very fast. Pranayama should not be practiced in an air conditioned room. Time of practice. The best time of practice of pranayama is early morning. Alternatively, pranayama can be practiced in the evening just before the sunset. In winter, it can also be performed in the afternoon. Sitting posture. What should be the sitting posture for a practitioner of a pranayama? While practicing pranayama, a sadhaka should sit in a comfortable asana. He can sit in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana. You will see our instructor, Kanika Mittal, Siddha Asana, Siddha Yoni Asana, Swastik Asana, or Sukha Asana. Keep the spine, neck, and head erect throughout the practice. Sit on the folded blanket or cotton cloth to ensure the maximum conduction of the energy during pranayama practice. Next is sequence. Pranayama should be practiced after the practice of asanas but before the practice of meditation. Relax your whole body and mind for few minutes before starting the practice of pranayama. Thereafter, a sadhaka should practice long deep breathing for some time. After long deep breathing, practice of pranayama become more effective. As far as you are concerned with the clothes, put the clothes matching with the season. Do not put on the tight fitting clothes. Loose, comfortable, and cotton clothes should be worn during the practice of pranayama. What should be the duration of pranayama? Duration of pranayama practice should be increased in winter session or winter season, that is from October to March. Gradually increase the quantum and frequencies and repetitions of the practices. This practice can be done twice a day, during morning and evening. During summer, from April to September, try to maintain the duration of the practice. As far as we are concerned with the daily duration of pranayama, a new pranayama practitioner can start it with 10 minutes practice daily. But later on, this duration can be increased up to 20 minutes to 30 minutes also in their personal pranayama practice. Continuity of practice. Practice should be consistent, otherwise progress will be slowed down. A person who is not practicing pranayama on regular basis, he should not do kumbhaka. Bathing. Take a bath or shower before commencing the practice of pranayama. If it is not possible, at least wash your hands, face and feet before you start practice of pranayama. A sadhaka should not take bath just after the pranayama practice. He can take bath after 30 minutes of practice. Empty stomach. Pranayama practice should be performed with empty stomach. A sadhaka can practice 4 hours after the meals and at least half an hour before meals. Diet. Practitioner of pranayama should take balanced diet, which includes fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Fresh and seasonal fruits, green vegetables, pulses, curd, milk, dry fruits, sprouted grains, and chapati of multi-grain flour should be included in their food. Practitioner should have light and sattvic food. Eating less and evening meal taken early will succeed the practitioner quickly. People suffering with heart problem, asthma and high blood pressure should not practice kumbhaka, which means retention of breath, either internally or externally. Purak, Rechak, Kumbhaka should be done in proper proportions so that one does not get suffocated and should not feel tension anywhere in the body. After every pranayama, it is important to give some rest to the breath. Keep your eyes closed when you are doing pranayama. People who open their eyes every time during practice, they do not succeed in achieving the state. Breath retention, kumbhaka, should only be practiced for as long as is comfortable. Never strain in any way while practicing pranayama. When practicing pranayama for the first time, some symptoms may arise due to purification and expulsion of toxins from the body. For example, feeling of heaviness, headache, sensation of itching, heat, and cold may be experienced. Such symptoms are temporary and disappear with the consistent practice. If it persists continuously, then consult your yoga master. Next guideline is Satkarma, 6 groups of purifications practices. Satkarma should be used before pranayama in order to purify the body toxins. Satkarma creates harmony between 2 major pranic flows, Ida and Pingla. Purification practices before the pranayama is very helpful for progress in pranayama. Today we have learned about important guidelines for the practitioner of the pranayama. In the next episode, we will learn more new about pranayama. Yoga is a technique which places the physical body in a position that cultivates awareness, relaxations, concentrations, and meditation. It develops a good physical health by stretching, massaging, stimulating the pranic channels and internal organs. Therefore, we should practice regularly under the guidelines of a yoga expert to live healthy life. Share this video among others, especially among youngsters, and be the part of this noble work. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.